I heard this thing called feminism is getting really big. So we got our friends together, we gave them all these scripts. The countries that we come from are going to the dogs. We're saving them with sketches from the ideal log.
Before we continue getting any closer, there's something about me that you need to know. I'm telling you, if you knew what was good for you, you'd stay away from me. I'm dangerous to you. I'm alarmingly intense. My heart is ice cold. Sometimes my skin tingles. I'm racked with guilt over the thing that I am, over the thing that I have.
So it's true. I think deep down I always knew. The way you don't go out in the sunlight, the way you cringe at the smell of garlic, the thirst for blood in your eyes when you look at me.
No, I think you're getting me wrong. I'm not a creature of the night. I just play video games indoors a lot. I'm not a fan of French cooking, and I'm really attracted to you, which I guess is why I look thirsty when we're together.
You said you had a confession? Something I needed to know before we get any closer.
Yes. Look, it's something I picked up from a partner.
From a lover.
Yes.
And with just one bite, they turned you. They created you. They sired you.
Well, no, look, I think you're misunderstanding. It's nothing supernatural. It's just an immunological, blood-borne...
Blood-borne! Of blood you were born, and on blood you must feed. Take me now, I'm yours!
No, I'm not Dracula, for God's sake. I just have an STI that you should know about.
Oh, I understand. You're the Edward to my Bella, the Angel to my Buffy, the Lestat to my Brad Pitt.
No, I'm just HIV positive.
HIV, human into vampire.
No, surely you're not telling me you don't know what HIV stands for.
Can't we just pretend?
No, you need to acknowledge that I have HIV before we continue any further.
But that's just so boring. It's basically completely treatable with modern medicine, and the PrEP treatment you're taking makes the transmission rate effectively 0.
Yeah, but I just wanted you to acknowledge it before we do anything more.
It would just be so much sexier if you were an immortal spirit of darkness feeding off the living. Instead, you've just got pretty much the same life expectancy rate as anyone else now.
So that's cool?
Can I at least put glitter on you before we have sex?
Fine.
Okay, and regular periods, very good.
Yeah, slightly heavier than normal this week, but basically fine.
Great. So have you had any unprotected sex recently?
Yeah, I guess I have.
Okay.
It was when my ex-boyfriend came back from Taipei. I knew it was a bad idea because we said before he left that we just had to end the relationship there and not get too involved with each other. But one thing led to another.
And so you didn't use a condom?
No, we did, of course, but it just opened up all these feelings that I'd been trying to ignore. I just wasn't protecting myself.
Was it risky sex?
Yeah! I knew I'd fall for him again if we slept together. It was so stupid.
But were you being safe?
With my body? Yeah, but not with my heart.
Right, then you need the cardiology clinic. They're next door.
Come in.
Sorry to intrude.
Dad, I'm 11 years old now. Could you give me a bit more privacy?
I know, buddy. I'm sorry. Look, you're getting older, and well, I just wanted to sit down and have a little talk about the birds and the bees.
Fine.
You see, when a man and a woman... Oh, how can I put this? When two people are really in love, they... Oh, here, look, I'll use your stuffed animals over here. Now, when a tiger and a bear love each other very much, they have this special kind of embrace.
Look, oh, Dad, you don't have to... Oh,
Dad, I know about this stuff.
And sometimes they go like this. And that's fine. That's normal. I want to be open and honest with you about the realities.
Yeah, Dad, I know. Come on, I've got the internet, I know.
And sometimes people, they don't want to go all the way, and that's absolutely fine. Well, most people start out just, they might use their hands, their paws, to touch each other's...
Yeah, Dad, I know. Sometimes people have sex, sometimes people have oral sex, and sometimes they use their hands to put pegs on each other's nipples and spank each other with leather straps.
Whoa! Well, I suppose sometimes.
Dad, I know it all. When 5 people love each other very much, there are lots of tigers, and they all sit on the bear's face while he's touching himself, and another bear...
Whoa. Look, that's not normal.
And to make a baby, there's one tiger with 2 bears on either side, and she's got one penis in her mouth, and the other one going up...
What are they teaching you in school?
Dad, it's not school. Sex education is all over the internet. Pornhub, X-Hamster, Hentai Foundry, Live Jasmine. I've even got the app that shows you how to anally masturbate for the first time. Plugger.
So you know it all then?
Yes.
You know everything?
Yes. Dad, my generation is the most educated generation there's ever been. I'm only 11 and I know that true love means double anal penetration.
So you know about 69ing?
Yes, I know about 69ing. I know about 44ing, that's 2 people masturbating together with their legs crossed. 777, that's a threesome.
And you know about role play?
What kind? Doctor, nurse, schoolgirl, slave, celebrity, cosmic being made of pure light.
So, look, what if a bear wanted to, not like this, but like this?
Look, Dad, if you want Mum to peg you, just buy a strap-on and suggest the idea to her. I'm sure she'd be happy to.
Oh, thanks, son.
So, we've had the results back from your last checkup, all fine. You tested negative for HIV and for HSV2.
What's HSV2?
That's the herpes virus that prefers to live downstairs. Herpes simplex virus 2, but you don't have it, so there's no need to worry.
Great.
And did you use any prophylactics the last time you had sex?
We don't use condoms. We both get tested regularly, and like you said, I'm all fine, so...
But what about contraception? You may be protected against STIs, but you're still leaving yourselves open to the possibility of an unwanted baby.
Well, we're gay, so I don't really think we need to worry about that.
But you do need to think about protection. An unexpected baby can be a major change, and unplanned for...
But we're gay? My partner and I, we're both men.
So?
So, we can't have a baby.
What?
What do you mean? What? Male people don't have wombs.
Men can still have babies.
What?
I see gay couples with children all the time.
Yeah, children that they've adopted.
Exactly. Don't you think you're running the risk of falling for the old heteronormative lifestyle even though you're both gay? The attraction of this culturally imposed notion that true love means settling down together in a monogamous relationship where the done thing is to buy a house, participate in the destructive capitalist ecosystem, and raise a couple of little poo machines for 18 years, even if you are gay?
Gosh, I never thought about that. We have been jokingly referring to him as the wife, because I'm the breadwinner, and we have been looking at taking out a mortgage.
Ooh, very worrying. I'm prescribing you a 6-week course of queercetamol and anti-heteronormines.
Fabulous!
Oh, that's more like it.
And I kept his hair under my pillow all the way through university.
Oh my God. And he didn't know. I can't believe I never knew that.
I never told anyone.
I think I always suspected. Come on, we've been best friends since we were what, 8, 9? I think we know all of each other's secrets.
I guess.
Well, we kind of do now that I've owned up to the pillow hair.
There's actually something I haven't told anyone yet.
Really?
Have you got a secret twin?
Or won the lottery?
Or done a drug?
No, it's not that. It's about, like, sex and dating.
Ooh, have you got a secret lover?
Been to a BDSM convention?
Or done a drug?
No, it's none of those. It's, well, it came as a shock to me originally, and I was really upset about it. And I felt super uncomfortable with the idea of anyone knowing it about me.
Well, you can tell us anything.
We're your best friends.
I just figured at some point I'd have to tell someone. It was just so difficult to get past the shame.
Well, what is it?
There's nothing to be ashamed about.
Oh, we don't know what it is yet.
I have HSV2.
Oh my God. I always thought you were an Apple girl. We got the first iPad when it came out back when we were 9. Our friendship group has always been Apple users.
And now you've gone and got a Samsung?
No, it's not,
What's wrong with iTunes? What's wrong with the apps? I'm sure you don't have as much control over the settings as you do with Android, but that's because you don't need to. They're perfect.
How could you? After everything Steve Jobs has been through.
No, HSV isn't look, it's...
I don't care what model you've got, okay? If it's not Apple, then you should be ashamed.
And right after I told you that I kept a lock of Steve Jobs' hair from before he went bald under my pillow at the university.
Look at what you've done. You're irresponsible. That's why you've got an HSV2.
No, HSV2 isn't a phone.
I know. Nothing Samsung produces even deserves to be called a phone.
He always said a phone should look and feel like a new experience every time. He was the modern equivalent of Jesus.
Look, HSV2 isn't any kind of phone. It's herpes. I have herpes from having sex.
Oh. Well, that's not interesting.
What?
Oh, well, that's not interesting.
What?
Siri, herpes.
Most people end up getting the herpes virus over the course of their lives anyway.
She says you can use condoms or antivirals and make the chance of transmission super low.
Yeah, you're probably less likely to get herpes if you have sex with someone that knows they have it, seeing as 1 in 6 people have it and 80% don't know about it.
So you're not judging me for having herpes?
Of course not.
That wouldn't be a very best friend thing to do.
Wow, great. That's a real relief.
But you're still with Apple?
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, I mean, the iPhone 6 is too big to comfortably use without getting repetitive strain injury, and there haven't been any good innovations for the past decade, but yes, of course.
Can we go and put flowers on Steve Jobs' grave now?
Of course, Sally.